Hello viewer, this is Sherif Ibrahim. My assignment is on hydrogen fuel cells. This version of my rap is my voice. The other version is an impersonation of Barack Obama. It has its own story, it's fun. So choose whatever you like better and enjoy. We start on the left with the hydrogen atom. It then reacts with its catalyst, platinum. This forms a positive hydrogen ion as well as a negatively charged electron. Positive entities are all that can pass through the electrolyte in the middle, which is sometimes a solid mass, while the electrons flow through a wire creating a current, then keeps the Lamborghini moving. Joking, it's a Toyota Prius, but let's get back to the topic. So the current is used for the car to continue its motion. Then the hydrogen finally reaches the oxygen, forming the harmless product of water vapor, which is an eco-friendly emission, making our world better. And that basically explains how zero-emission energy is made. Now, I'll talk about the reaction conditions, its effect on the environment, and whether the use of this reaction is a wise use of resources. The supply of hydrogen must be under pressure in order for the car's travel distance to be greater. The pressure allows more hydrogen to be stored, so you can go to farther places for sure. As for the catalyst, that is platinum. It is responsible for ionizing the hydrogen atom. And the nature of the reactants is that broke gases. They come together to synthesize, which is a type of reaction. In comparison to combustion engines, this is 50% more efficient. However, this system leaves you with less money, which is something you'll be missing. But this fuel cell also protects the environment from any harm, because it produces no toxic products. However, with all these pros that I've listed, there's so much that we were missing, like the fact that producing hydrogen gas is quite a handful. We could decompose water, but that's just being wasteful. In addition, the presence of hydrogen gas in Earth's atmosphere is rare, which makes its production all the more of a pain. Also, if we try to produce nasty reactions, we're left with waste. You want an example? Sodium aluminate. Now I've demonstrated our situation and my questions are as follows. Fossil fuel cars use petrol and damage the environment. Hydrogen cell powered prototypes use up the world's water resources but don't harm the environment in their exhaust emission. Which do you think causes greater damage to the environment and why? It's my second question. Should the resources and energy being spent in hydrogen fuel cells be invested in solar-powered vehicles? Considering they don't harm the environment anyway, use an inexhaustible power source, but still costs a lot? Say the reason for your opinion.